Hello everyone and welcome back to another video, or hi if you're new here. I'm Arwen, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you how I make Sims. So I'm going to do a boy and a girl in today's video. So let me just get two Sims out. So I'm going to say this. Everyone's style is different, so you don't have to have the same style as me. This is just how I personally make Sims. You can have your own style. I'm not saying nothing is right what I do and nothing's wrong what you do. So sometimes I tend to bring this in depending on what type of character I want. I guess, like as I said before, my style is very like anime, and I tend to use any of the base game lips. I don't tend to go for these ones much unless I'm like different character, but I tend to just click on whatever one I feel like. This one for instance. So I tend to like, you could use that, and then for the noses you can click on all of them. And then, I'm gonna use this one for today. So this is a second, row. And yeah, you can tweak it by using this edit detail mode if you need this. This is just if you don't know how to do any of this. This is like, I guess I'm gonna show you how I make my sim, and also how to make sims in general in CAS. So I had a few comments before about, where's the jawbone to the character? I honestly don't care, to be honest. It's a sim. It's not gonna live. I just do it for my personal liking, because if I don't like my sims, I tend to just not play with them. So yeah. For the thing, so for the skin details, so if you go into the freckle icon where it has freckles on the face, I use this skin detail, so the flare, and then I also use the Simandy one for the nose, and I tend to also use this nose mask up here. I'll link everything as normal down below, so you don't have to be like, oh, what CC do you use? I tend to link everything down below anyway. I am gonna make a new Google document because, like, why not? For you guys to like edit and look into. So sometimes if I want, I'll give my sims moles and stuff. For now, I think I'm gonna give her these. It does tend to play around with the color, I guess, of like, it kind of messes around depending on what skin color, like, I have noticed that. If you don't know, also you can add scars onto your characters. If you know this, you know. And you can change the teeth. I tend to use either this one. I use all of these actually, depending on what type of character I want. So I'm gonna use these ones for today. But I won't use any of these. So the eyes I use as well are from Twisted Cat, and I will have to find these again to link them. I think I have linked them, but I'm not really sure, because I do have many. Like I got loads of mods, CC and everything. All these for CC hairs are linked as well, so I kind of link, if I get them all from the same creator, I tend to just link them all, and you may see some of the links have doubled twice. You may see lots of the same link. That's because I probably just added it, because I just tend to. I will do another Google Doc though to make it look neater, and then you can use that document to look through, and I should make it like non-doubles. So yeah, this is how I make my female sims to begin with. So this is the base. For the bodies, I tend to use any of the princesses, like the original game. I tend to use this one or this one, and then I just play around with like the settings instead, because I just find it's more like better if I play around with those two. I know like you can use these, I just don't really go into that much. I don't know, it's just like, I guess, personal reference, to be honest. For the hairs then, as you can see, you got quite a lot of hairs I got. You don't have to, also, just to tell you, you don't have to have CC in your game. That is like a big thing. Like, I know like a lot of people see creators like I did when I was younger. I saw creators when I was younger and I was like, oh, I must have that CC item. I'll tell you something now, you don't need CC in your game to have it like run. Make pretty sims. You can make pretty sims without CC. It's just a personal reference. I prefer, because I've been playing with CC for so long, I just don't really tend to, I just don't like play often without CC because I play it in my game all the time. So yeah, it's just a personal reference for me. So this is who. I have linked this creator anyway, and I'll link it as I said before, because I get loads of comments of just people just saying, hey, where's this creator from? And I'm like, okay, yeah, I'll be nice, you know, because I will reply and tell you where's the creator from, but it's annoying, you know, but I will give you the creator's name, so I'm not gatekeeping anything, so, you know, because I just don't tend to, like, I know the pain of, like, if someone's like, oh, where's that item from? And then you're like, oh, it's from this creator, but I don't mind linking anything. I think I'm gonna go for the Sims Trouble one, and I'm gonna stick to this one down here. She looks really gorgeous, I really like that. Sometimes I tend to, so the ones I don't tend to use, most of these I don't know. It's like a hit or miss when it comes to usage. I'm gonna use this one, and I tend to lower the opacity. I don't know who the creator is for this one. Oh wait, you can look up lipstick, or I tend to use Twisted Cats. So the Welsh word of the day is, so good evening is Nosemask da, or da. Good afternoon is Prynhawn da. So I'm filming now this part in the afternoon, so I would say Prynhawn da Pow, and Pow is everyone. And if you want to say good morning, that is Bora da. So hope you learned something there. For a gentle lip like that. And then the eyelashes are also by Twisted Cat again. So most of my CC, as I said, is from Twisted Cat. So those eyelashes are from Twisted Cat. And then you got like piercings here, who are from many different creators. You got this one, and I think, does it say? Oh, I'll link this anyway down below, because I feel so bad if I don't, because you know, this CC needs credit as well, so yeah. I'm gonna be using those actually. Those are from Aber Harris or something. So this now, I tend to use, you can download space underwear. It's weird, I know, but yeah, you can. You don't have to if you want to. I just think it looks better for these ones. Also, I haven't linked the underwear down, so that's the only item I know I haven't linked, because I actually struggled downloading them, so I was like, oh. And then when I was able to download it, I completely forgot to link it. I'm so sorry. But if you're looking like for like in Pinterest or something like that and put like underwear, like a overlay, or yeah, underwear overlay, you should come up with something like this. So I'll have to find it again. So I also linked all these down in the thing. So the top is by Twisted Cats, and you know, I'll tend to pay whatever I really want. So you can kind of go with like any type of vibe. So you can go like for like cutesy. This is alpha. I think I separated. No, I haven't. In my mods folder, I have separated the alpha and max's match. I'll have to do that for the document. Don't be surprised if the document's not out yet, because I'm so slow. The amount of CC I have got in that document is going to take me forever, so yeah. I'm just going to link everything at the moment down. and then I will gradually change everything up into a document real soon. Don't like, okay, I'm gonna like say this because this is really embarrassing, but don't tend to rely on me, because I'm still writing a book that I said I was supposed to finish last year, and I haven't. I'm still on chapter 30, I think. So, you know, there is progress, but like it's not like as much as I kind of hoped. I actually don't know where I even got these from, so yeah. Some of my favorite CC items are from Clumsy Alien, or from this creator. I have like been hit or miss with Alpha sometimes, because when I was younger I was a massive Alpha fan because Claire Chiffon used it, and then what happened was I switched to another, I think I went to Deli Gracie. Is that how to say it? I'm so sorry if I pronounced it wrong. And then after I went to her, then I was like, oh, I like Max's Match. And then I started seeing more creators use Max's Match. So then I was like, oh, I'm gonna use that. And then I decided to abandon Alpha until I saw another YouTuber or TikToker this time use it, and I was like, oh, actually I kind of want more Alpha clothes, not hair, Alpha clothes. But then now I'm a bit like, should I take out my Alpha and put it away, or should I keep it in my game? Because this right here is all Max's Match. There is no Alpha. The only Alpha item you could say would be like, if you don't know what Alpha is, I'm going to tell you the difference if you're like, you're a bit confused. So Alpha is more realism CC, so a character with like realism like this, or like details like this. And then Max's Match is more like cartoonish, you can say. So it's more like EA. EA is more Max's Match, and then Alpha is more realism. So this is my female sim, so you know, that's the type of sim I have created. I'm gonna randomize a name, and then we're gonna go to the other character. I'm also checking the time all the time now because I got a radio. I'm on the radio. It's kind of like a face reveal, but the photos I taken I don't really like, so you know. Oh well. So it doesn't really do how I tend to look justice. Well, I do tend to look like that, but I kind of like style my way. So I don't know if I should show you how I look or not, because honestly, I just can't be bothered to be doing a face reveal. But then if you want to hear me on the radio, you might be like, oh, Arwen, where's your radio show? So let me know if you want to know. And I might do a face reveal before. So first thing I'm gonna say, skin color I don't really care about, as long as, okay, I kind of do, as long as it's like not green like Shrek, or like not dissing Shrek or anything, but I kind of don't really like these kind of colors down here. I tend to stick to more of these ones, the warmer tones. I do tend to use the natural cooler tones later on, like depending on, you can kind of see I kind of mark my own ones anyway. I don't know, it's like a hit or miss with like colors sometimes that I use for skin colors. For now I'm gonna use maybe this one, yeah. So for the nose, I kind of have my personal favorite, but as always, you can always use your own ones. So I tend to either use this one or this one. And I know it like kind of, if you want to make a more realism sim, yeah, I get it, use like a normal natural one for a sim. But if you don't really care, like I don't tend to care, like I don't really go, because in my sim series I just make them for fun. I don't tend to go, oh, this character is half like Indian and this character is half Welsh, you know. I don't tend to do that because I don't know, I just not really that, I don't tend to stay that depth. I don't know, haven't really thought about it, honestly. Like, it's just nothing really that came to mind because I don't really go around and just go. So yeah, it's just my personal reference. I just tend to do that because I just do. So I also tend to use the skin overlay or the butterish or this one or even this one. I tend to use any of these, but I tend to kind of go towards this one or this one more because it just looks more realism, you know. And you can use these, you know, as well. I tend to use them, but it depends on more sims, you know, more like who I'm making. I tend to go for, if you want to use the Sims Hardy overlay, I tend to go for either these two because this one makes it more depth and this one just gives it a little bit. But sometimes I tend to just give it more depth like that. And then I tend to use this one, and this one I tend to use all the like half grey and half white ones because they just look more, they will just suit more of your characters. The other ones are a bit too dark for my liking. I mean, it gives more depth, but I just like these ones. And then I also use the Hairline 03 for the hairline. And then also, if you want, the Twisted Cat overlay has the heterochromia. I think that's how you say it. So sorry if I said it wrong, and then you can just do this. That's like I tend to have a lot of characters, even though it's rare, with heterochromia because I'm also, as I mentioned in almost every video, I'm an artist, and artists, I guess, you kind of like unique things, and with your characters you kind of just go all out. So yeah, I've given them the EA freckles. For some reason the ones from the other packs, like the base, these freckles are from the base game, the ones from the other packs don't tend to work with custom content, so it's kind of annoying. So for his, I tend to use the J ones, or I use Josh is his. I don't know how to say his name, but they're on the logo anyways. That's the creator there. Or I tend to use like Sim and Andy, so these ones. Or you got Okuri, I think that's how you say it. I'm so sorry if I pronounced it wrong. Or you got Sim Trouble. I'm just gonna go through some of these. I used to use these on every single sim, but I kind of slowed down them. And then you got Johnny's Sims, where it also does hair stuff. So I'm gonna use this one, I think, for now. And what I'm gonna show you is bodies that I tend to use. So I only use one actually for males, and that's this one because it's just like more upright in my opinion. So I just like it. And then it depends on the sim, so this is just my personal reference. I can kind of do like buff. I tend to go for more buff, but you can go more like different routes if you want. And I think that's like the more like better one because I like how they like stand up straight type of thing. Facial hair I tend to never do. I got CC ones, but I just never touch it, honestly. I just don't like men with facial hair, so I don't tend to go for facial hair for men. And I kind of just don't like aging my sim anyway. So then I tend to also use this a lot. If you notice, when I dye my sim's hair, I tend to add the Sim Andy again hair overlay, and there is this one again. I don't know how to pronounce the creator's name, so yeah, but I tend to use the Sim Andy more. It depends though on the characters. For the nose piercings, then I tend to go for more with the male sim piercings, but if I want a nice, like troublesome girl, I'll go for these. So this is by this creator. Actually, I found the creator is Hairline, I think that's how you say it. I'm so sorry if it's wrong. If I said it wrong. I'm not very good at pronunciation, even though like I'm a Welsh speaker. I'm not very good. So, yeah, I'm gonna give him like one of these. I tend to give my male sims like a whole bunch of like CC things. You don't have to. I'm not like holding you to like saying, oh, you have to do this. You don't have to. Well, this is just my personal reference. I also have a G shade on. So if I show you the G shade, it's shift and then it's the delete button up top, and I'm using the strawberry milk tea by Malixa. If you watch my not so berry challenge video, first episode, you've seen it, and I have introduced I put all the G shades that I have in my game in there as well, so you have access to this. I tend to make my characters also look very upset, very sad, so I tend to move the corners down so it gives it more like, I don't know, I just don't know why I do it. It's just like personal reference, like making everyone just depressed. I don't know. I don't know. Do they feel emo right now? With male Sims, I don't tend to use eyelashes. I tend to use this, so the Sims one for eyelashes, depending if they have glasses or not. If they don't have glasses, I won't give them any. As you can see, Alpha CC for males. So these are from like Gorilla, you know. And then I tend to use like darker colors, for example like this. And then, you know, these are from different ones. I've linked all these down below anyway, as I said. And you got like a Harris, and then you got like, but yeah, you got like, I will link all these down below. So yeah, so then you got Rome Sims, and then you got like Adrian Pastel. You got like loads, but they're all alpha, and I can never find maxes much anyway. So, you know, alpha is what we're doing for now. I might change it up later on in the future. It depends on my moods, honestly. And then I tend to use the Sims trainers, because honestly, why am I so fussy with anything else? I don't even know. I do tend to give them accessories depending on who they are. Like I would give the girls, like for example, my character here. I'm gonna change her name. Daniela. Why are they all called Daniela? I will give her like nail polish, you know, like this. Well, this, you know, I'll tend to like give the females nail polish. Sometimes it doesn't work. Then I will also tend, it depends, because as you can see, some things do tend to clip with like the eyelashes. So with the eyelashes, you can actually choose. So if we go into here and eyelashes, you got one where it clips onto glasses. So where it doesn't, so this one won't clip onto glasses, and this one won't clip onto rings. So if I change it to glasses, it might, let me see, the bag, would that work? Yeah, so the glasses one will, because it's clipping onto the glasses, it won't clip onto the rings. So, you know, it's kind of like that type of thing. So I hope I explained it right to you, to you guys. So that can be optional. That's from A. Harris again. Most of A. Harris's stuff comes into a set anyway, so you'll be able to find most of their stuff. And then I got some items that's really annoying when you have Sims, because they get on, like if you got like random townies. So hopefully this is, you know, a helpful video of how to make Sims. And I'll see you all in another video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in another video. Goodbye for now.